IELTS Speaking Part 3 Questions and Answers. You know what's surprising? Most people focus on IELTS Speaking Part 1 and 2 and kind of forget about Part 3. But Part 3 is where you can really shine and impress the examiner. Why? Because in Part 3, your answers are a lot more longer. The topics are deeper and your ability to discuss your thoughts could be a lot more natural. So in today's video, we're actually going to tackle some trickier questions you may be given in IELTS Speaking Part 3. I'll share some sample answers with you so you know exactly what I'm talking about. So if you're ready to dive in, let's go. And oh yeah, make sure you watch till the end because I'm actually going to share a powerful tip that's actually going to make you sound fluent throughout your exam and score that high band. So let's go. Do you think it's important to take photos when traveling? Yes, absolutely. I think it's really important to capture memories and to always look back to it because you have something to remember for the rest of your life. Are there any disadvantages to taking photos? Yeah, I'd say there are a few disadvantages of taking photos, especially because if you're taking too many photos, then you forget to enjoy the moment you are there and just enjoy everything around you. You could just be distracted by taking too many photos. What do you think people usually do with their photos? Some people enjoy sharing their photos on social media. However, personally, I just enjoy taking the photos for myself and my camera roll to look back to. I don't like to share every single part of my life on social media. Can you trust travel reviews or journals online? I think this really depends on the person you are following and how much you trust them. If you follow someone who's genuine and has actually visited the country, then you could definitely trust their resources and what they provide and definitely take it with some advice. How do you think younger people and older people differ in their traveling plans and how exactly they decide to travel? Actually, I find that younger people tend to visit cities and busier areas, whereas older crowd like to visit relaxing places where they are able to just wind down and take a breather. So I think there's lots of differences between how younger people like to travel and older people. What's the biggest disadvantage to traveling alone in comparison to traveling with a group? Actually, traveling alone gives you the freedom to explore places that you want to see rather getting everyone else's opinion. It also actually helps you learn a lot about yourself and your likes and dislikes. So let's talk about your daily routine. What does your typical day look like? Well, I usually wake up around 6:30 in the morning. It's become a habit. When I wake up, I usually pray first and then I get ready and I get my kids' lunch is ready. And then after that, I feed them breakfast and I drop them off at school. I go to the gym and then I start work around 10 a.m. every day. How has your routine changed from since you were younger? Oh, my routine has changed drastically from when I was younger. When I was younger, I never knew the value of time, so I'd waste a lot of time. But now that I've become a mother of 2 children, I always try to get my errands and my tasks out of the way before my children get back home from school. Do you do anything different on weekends compared to weekdays? Oh yes, for sure. On weekdays, I'm pretty firm on my routine and very disciplined on the tasks I need to get done. However, on weekends, I'm a bit more lenient because my family's home and we just like to enjoy time together, eat breakfast together, and spend the day going out and making memories. Do you dream often? I'd say I do dream sometimes. It's usually when I'm thinking about something the night prior to is when I usually dream about it, where you thought about something and now you're dreaming about it. Do you think we could learn anything about dreams? Yes, I do feel dreams have a connection with how you are feeling about something, especially emotionally. So usually when you're thinking about something and then you dream about it, then you know it's either really bothering you or really on your mind. So you should definitely take heed of this sign where you thought about something and now you're dreaming about it. All right, let's talk about emails. What type of work emails do you usually receive? Well, since I'm an ESL professor, I usually receive emails from students requesting assignment extensions or just letting me know that they cannot attend class due to some medical issue or emergency they have. Do you reply to emails right away? My take on emails is usually I reply within 24 to 48 hours just to ensure that everyone receives a response from me. In case there is an urgent email, I will get to it right away. Do you enjoy receiving promotional emails? To be honest, I do not enjoy receiving promotional emails just because it makes my inbox very spammy and very uncontrollable. Like you get so many emails, it's hard to track which is from who. Let's talk about exercise. How often do you work out? I usually try to get to the gym about 3 to 4 times a week, or if I cannot go to the gym for whatever reason, I try to do a quick YouTube workout from home, maybe 20 to 30 minutes, either whether it's HIIT or weight training. What do you think is the best form of exercise to stay fit? I've tried so many different forms of exercise. However, I seem to be always running back to high intensity interval training. This is very quick movements and your heart races literally within 5 minutes of starting your workout, and I really enjoy those workouts. Has exercise changed since you were younger? I'd say I don't think the types of exercise has changed much since I was younger. However, I do feel the promotional aspect on social media has changed the way people look at exercise, because people usually tend to fall over their certain social media influencers and they want to be like them. So I'd say it's changed in that aspect. Can you describe a time when you enjoyed visiting family and friends? Yes, definitely. I actually had a big family reunion last summer in California where I saw my entire extended family after 8 years of being away from them. And it was just so nice because our kids got to meet each other for the first time and we just cherished those memories together. Now let's talk about family celebrations. When do families usually get together in your culture? So usually in my culture, families usually get together for weddings or ceremonies or New Year's. They get together, they enjoy time together, or even sometimes families get together when maybe a family member is visiting from out of town. So they have family dinners so everybody could see each other and just cherish those memories and enjoy spending time with one another with good food on the table. Why do you think some people don't enjoy family gatherings? You know, this is a funny question. I definitely say some people don't enjoy family gatherings, mainly because I feel like there is no limit to the types of questions certain family members ask. They may assume, oh, just because so and so is my family member, I can ask them these personal questions. And it just makes the situation a bit uncomfortable for one or the other. That's why I feel certain people don't enjoy family gatherings. Do you think it's important for parents to help their children with their homework? Yes, definitely. I think it is important for parents to help their children with homework or at least guide them to the right answer without giving them the right answer spot on. I think it's important that children think about the answer before asking for help as well, because it's a learning curve for them, but the parents should definitely be aware what their children are learning. How about family dinners? Do you think it's important that you attend a family dinner? Absolutely. I think family dinners is very important because this is a very sacred time for you to get to know your children, your spouse, just discuss your day, get some stress off your mind, because after a long day, I think it's important that you reconnect with your family and you actually remember the purpose of life. Do you believe that everyone in the family should share household chores? Yes, I definitely think it is essential that families do share household chores, especially because this teaches children and disciplines them that families need to work together, and they also need to pitch in and help one another in the home. So since you stuck with me till the end, I wanted to share the powerful tip with you. The tip I wanted to share is that when you are given a question, you need to take a moment to think about the answer. If you don't know what exactly to say at that given moment, try to use phrases like, let me think about that. That's an interesting question. This actually gives you a few seconds to organize your thoughts, and it's going to help you sound a lot more confident. And remember that when you are finished responding to the examiner, the best way you can tell the examiner you are done speaking is say things like, and that's why I believe this is an important issue. This is actually going to make you sound amazingly structured throughout your answers, and the examiner will know like, oh wow, okay, the student is done speaking now. So guys, if you're looking for a PDF version of this exact lesson, make sure you check my description box below. And oh yeah, if you're looking for more IELTS Speaking Part 2 questions and answers, make sure you check out this video over here. Assalamu alaikum.